Hi there, this is Paige with Stamp Girl here on YouTube, and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm sharing with you my card for the Fancy Fold card collab that I'm doing with Jerry, who is Crafty Stash here on YouTube. And I'll leave a link down below to her channel so you can check out her Fancy Fold cards this month. I went through my file drawer where I keep a bunch of ideas, and I came across this Happy Birthday Tri-Fold direction sheet. I know I printed this out a long time ago. There's not a date on here, but it was from a Close to My Heart demonstrator, Christina Franco. I don't know if she's still doing Close to My Heart or not, but her website is www.chrisfranco.ctmh.com if you want to check it out. But she called this the Happy Birthday Trifold, and what caught my eye was this masculine looking card. I had just done a project more on the masculine side for a collab with Jill, and so I kind of had those papers still out on my desk and decided to make a card from the same paper pads. But she also shows a more feminine one here on the second page of her directions. So really easy to do. You start out with a 12 by 5.5 piece of cardstock, and you score at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2, and that's where you get your trifold. And then you just decorate the front and back and insides any way that you want. So I used some papers from Tattered Time DCWV, and as I was flipping through here I saw this gear paper, and so I decided to use that. And then I can't remember if there was another one in here that I used or not, or if it was from the other paper pad, but let me show you my project. So I cut the paper to 5.5 by 12, and then I did the scoring at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2, and folded the card up the way that I wanted to. And then, so here's my card base. So then I went into my stash to see what I had that I could embellish with. Well, I had these copper metal tags that I bought at the Target Dollar Spot several years ago, so I pulled one of those out. I used Stays On ink and a birthday stamp to stamp Happy Birthday. Then from my little basket of Tim Holtz items, I pulled out this little piece right here. I'm not really sure what it's called. It's a brad, so it went through the tag at the top, and it had this ring, and then this little clip was on a chain. So I just attached those there. The chain was longer than this. I just cut off some of the chain to shorten it up. And then I just took 3 of the Tim Holtz gears and just added them to this little pin and left it loose so it would dangle. And then as you open up the card, there is more cardstock here that is like clear embossed of gears, and that same sheet on this side. And then this piece right here was fussy cut from the leftover piece that was used on the front. And then I just layered a couple different pieces for the middle section. This is one of those peel off stickers. This is a candle, and I just peeled it off and put it onto some of the scraps of this background paper here, and then cut it out again. And then I just I edged everything with vintage, whatever it is, vintage photo, and then I just took the little dauber by the flame, and I just swirled it on there until I got that little highlight right by the candle flame. So there is my simple fun fold card. You can make it masculine, you can make it feminine, you can make it anything you want. But there it is. I'd like to thank you for joining me. If I didn't mention it already, I will leave a link down below to Jerry's channel so that you can check out her project this month. And now I'm off to create.